Ms.Dria.
Sitting here staring at the wall. T-Cap telling me to carry on. Cause you win some, you lose some, but you live.
Hey, Dria, let's do this!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ms.Dria Show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here I have with me owner of Lunerversal Films, director and producer. How are you?
I'm feeling great.
Thanks for coming out to the show.
It's a blessing to be here, and I'm actually honored.
Oh, thank you so much. So tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Haiti.
Oh, wow.
I've been here since I was 9.
Okay.
Now I'm 41, and I'm proud to say that.
Okay. So what was it that inspired you to pursue a career in the film industry?
I think I've always had a passion for film.
Okay.
Originally, I was into music.
Okay.
Started out doing gospel music. Used to go by the name Luner Son back in the days.
Okay.
But I've always had a passion for film. I love movies.
Okay.
I love to write.
Okay.
I love imagining things in my head. And so I knew I was going to be in the film industry. It was just a matter of time.
Okay. And around when was it that you started?
I would say the bug actually started where I actually stepped out on faith and to produce something. It was in 2008.
Okay.
At the time, they had the Johnson & Johnson BET Lens on Talent, which was hosted by Sanaya Lathan, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, so I was actually an assistant director on a featured film project. And what happened was we've been on this project for about a year and 2 years, and I saw the commercial. And I was like, I got to do this, a short film. And so I just saw the commercial for whatever reason. I had the desire to do a short film.
Okay.
And I had no crew at the time. It was just me. Imagine me running lights, running camera. So I did it all in the beginning, just me and the actors.
Wow.
And I submitted it, and I'm glad that I did it. So my film got nominated, but got accepted. But I didn't win anything, but I'm glad I did it.
Right.
I'm glad I did it because it taught me the ins and out about filming, at least as an independent, on an independent level.
Okay.
So it taught me if I had to do it again, which I knew I was going to do it again, I said it's going to be different.
Right.
Now I know what I need to do. Put people in place. Put the producers here. Put the lighting individual there. The you know what I'm saying, and so on.
Okay.
So it was an exciting project.
Okay. So is there any way that we can see that project now?
Ha! Nah, that's in my closet. Because actually, I don't think, apart from the actors that were part of the project, no one has actually seen the film.
Okay.
No one has actually seen it. I just felt like at the time when I did it, but for my first film project, to really be honest, those who saw it was very impressed.
Okay.
They were like, "Wow, you have an eye for Hollywood," and I was like, "Well, that's good. That's good to know." But I just felt like the story, I wanted to expand the film to a featured project, so I didn't want anybody getting the idea. So you know how it is when you don't have the funding and you put something out there, and those who have the funding or the opportunity to shoot it, they're gonna take it and run away with it.
So you're looking to
actually
make it bigger.
Definitely.
Okay,
So I'm
perfect.
excited
So
about that.
are you working on a project right now?
Oh yes, I am working on. See, you see my belly. I'm actually pregnant. You know what I'm saying? My stomach is up to here, spiritually wise. So I'm pregnant. With this project called Love Until It Hurts.
Okay.
And it's my baby.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what that consists of.
Love Until It Hurts. It's a film. It's a romantic drama. I would say it's about a lonely housewife named Florette Regis, who is struggling to basically, trying to maintain her love life with her husband. And basically she's being abused. And she still believes those old memories are going to come back. But eventually, for whatever reason, she's finding out she's caught in this web and she can't get out. And everyone is telling her to leave, but she doesn't know how to do that, which it's happening today.
Wow. So what inspired that? Let me just ask you.
I would say a friend of mine who was basically abused.
Okay.
She was abused before, and she was stabbed multiple times, left in a pool of blood to
Wow.
basically died.
Wow.
And she had to crawl out of the tub to get to the front door. I mean, that's like a horrific movie right there. And I mean, it's sad, but she went through that. And so, over a period of time, she came to me, and God told her to open up a nonprofit organization called Free Yourself Women Foundation. And so she came to me because I'm a graphic artist. So she wanted me to do her whole branding and everything. So we got that out the way. And then she wanted to know, I wanted to kind of like help bring more awareness to her company. So then I thought about, well, how about I put a 15-minute short film, and we could bring people out to the theater. Then she'll be able to tell her story, and we'll take it from there. And that's how it came about. And next thing you know, the story began to grow and grow like everything else. And sometimes you will have a vision, and you don't have the funding, you don't have the cash yet, but all of a sudden it's a setup because God has something even bigger. And I never knew that this thing was going to turn to a featured film project.
Wow.
Now here we are.
Wow. So when can we expect to see Love Until It Hurts?
Realistically, right now, here's the story. In 2008, we started out as a short film. Then we said, you know what, the story is just too good. We have to extend it. So we took some time out, and I had to write 22 pages. So I'm coming from 15 pages to that. So we took a break, and we've been shooting it since then. And actually, between, I would say, the 1st of October is when we would actually finish production.
Okay.
So I'm already editing right now. A lot of
Right.
people, they wait till the ending, then they start editing. No, I've been editing as
you've
I'm
been
going.
Right.
So, and especially, and I hate to sound like I'm a jack of all trade. I hate the word jack of all trade.
That's a good
but
thing.
I had to become that. I had to become that. I wanted to produce. So, I wanted to direct. So I had to become a writer.
Right.
I've never written a script apart from Employed, which was my first script in 2008.
Right.
But in life, you have to become.
So was that
a jack
the name
all
of
trades.
your first?
Yes, Employed.
Uh-huh.
The story of a blackmailer. That was the name. That was the name of it. So,
Okay.
So basically, we planning on late 2007. We planning on doing a grand premiere, but we definitely want to do the festival circuits and try to see if we can get some type of distribution deal for it. There's different outlets like Lifetime, there's Amazon, and even Vimeo.
Right.
Now is doing distribution where you keep all the rights and they just get a percentage of it, which is great.
Yeah, that is excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, do you have casting calls like on a regular basis, or where people can just come out and, for future things that you may be shooting?
We always having casting calls between Godson's Production and Godson's Production. They like my backbone, my people.
Okay.
And I started out with them. Originally, Genji Jacques, he was what they call Mac Jack Production back in the days when he used to do stage plays. And now he's Godson's Production. So we team up together, and we came and we started working together.
Okay.
So, and he's part of, so when you see Lunerversal Film, you see Godson's Production. You see Godson's Production, you see Lunerversal Film. So basically, a collective work of individual, and we work together. So we constantly having auditions. Like we had a stage play when Good Men Attempted, and we're going to bring that play back again. And we also have part 2. And then also we do have a web series that we're going to be bringing forth of When Good Men Attempted as well.
Okay.
So this project probably will be in work right after we are done with the production for Love Until It Hurts. So we are constantly, if you follow us on Instagram and also Facebook, we constantly posting.
Okay.
Because we believe there's so much talents here in Florida.
There is, and a lot of it's being overlooked. But how can someone keep in contact with you or follow you?
I will definitely say, and my name is I love my name. I used to hate my name.
It's a cool name.
I used to be like, what Haitian parents name their kids Luner? Luner. When I think about Luner, but I started loving my name because every time I would say, like, people would ask me for my name. What's your name? Luner. And And especially the white people. I mean, they're like, Luner, oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's a
so
cool
I begin
name.
to love my name. That's one. And another reason why I love my name is if you do a search on the web, there's not that many Luner. So I'm very easy to find, you know.
Right.
And then I always use my logo. They may not know who I am, but they always recognize my logo. Like
Right.
I've had my Facebook page for like how many years? All of my Facebook pages have the same exact logo.
Okay.
And that's branding.
Okay.
Like I don't care what people know. I don't. It's like I don't care about the image of what I look like in
Right.
terms, but my logo is everything. That's my
Right,
brand.
right,
So
right.
if you do a search for Luner Eugene or Lunerversal Film, you're bound to find me. Instagram, Facebook, and also Love Until It Hurts. The project is on there as well.
Okay, perfect.
So we do a lot of posting, like screenshots of the project on Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So will you be having any events coming up pretty soon?
Oh yeah, we have an event coming pretty soon where I'll be working on the flyer by next week.
Okay.
Is we have date night.
Okay, and what is date night?
Date night. Something so exciting, and I don't know if I should be saying the name right now, but that's technically what it is, and that's a project Godson's Production is putting together.
Okay.
And Sandra and Genji, they are wonderful people, and they such a lovely couple, and they thought that, you know what, we need to bring date night, and there's some special folks that's going to be there, but I can't disclose their names yet, but it's definitely going to be great, and it's going to be at First Class Cafe.
Okay, perfect.
So we constantly doing their different things. So, 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, but a couple of months ago, we had a watch party for a good friend of ours.
Okay.
That's on television right now. She's doing her thing. So, we wanted to show support.
Right.
So we constantly doing different things. We have another workshop that we're working on as well.
Okay.
Workshops are important because a lot of people don't know how important the workshops is.
Right.
And then we actually did a workshop with Carlexia Grant.
Okay.
She came down and because I always feel like we need to educate ourselves. We need to. It's one thing to have the passion. It's one thing to have the desire of wanting to produce or sing or write whatever, but you got to keep training. That's what's going to make you different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we keep doing those workshops. So it's not about the money. Matter of fact, we really don't charge much for those workshops.
Okay.
We have a passion because we believe there's so much talents that are here
Right.
that, because the reality of it, Hollywood don't really believe in Floridian actors. They don't.
Wow.
They don't believe. I don't know if most people know that, but that's the truth. So when they come here, they coming with celebrities already. All the great parts, and all we get is the extras.
Right.
So by law, they have to use actors that are here, but all we get is extra works. And there's nothing wrong with extra work because I believe that you have to start from somewhere and kind of work your way up and understand how it works. But definitely, so we constantly doing workshops and different events like that just to bring more awareness and also branding of the two companies. So, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So one more time, please tell the people where they can follow you at.
You can go to facebook.com/ of course, Lunerversal Film. And also on Instagram, same thing, Lunerversal Film. On YouTube, plain Lunerversal. And it's actually my first name, Luner, and then Versal. It's also like universal,
Right.
almost. So I'm versatile in so many different ways.
Okay.
So hate being a jack of all trade, but I had to force myself to be that, to become great, to do what you need to do. And sometimes you come across people that's just not reliable, and you
Right.
sometimes got to get up and do it yourself.
Right. So please tell the people, for there is someone watching you right now, and they're saying to themselves, "Hey, I want to pursue a career in the film industry." Please tell them one piece of advice.
All right. I love that. I love that. I really love to share my knowledge. I don't think I know it all, but I've done a lot of research and read a lot. And I feel that if you want to become a filmmaker, whether you are a writer or you would like to direct, you have to just get up and do it. You can't just say it, but find ways. Like YouTube is my university. I never went to school for film. Never went to school for film. I went to school for a graphic designer, but never went to school for filming. So
Okay.
I would go to YouTube, and there's so many, anything you want to know, how to produce, how to direct, how to act, it's out there. So I would say definitely you need to do that, and then purchase a camera. And then again, it doesn't matter what type of camera that you have. There's people shooting movies on their iPhones and all types of things that you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
You know, and I like the fact, like I've never shot on a red camera. I love the red camera. That's like it seems like so unreached because it's a lot of money, you know, just to get to that camera. But again, you have to crawl.
Right.
But the point I'm trying to make, start from somewhere. Don't just dream about it. Make it happen. And one of the best things that I found out, you'll be surprised when you take the first step. There's a scripture in the Bible that says that God will order your steps. When you take the first step, he will order the next step. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, you have to take the first step to move forward.
Right.
So when you take the first step, eventually you're going to be surprised how things begin to expand right before your eyes.
Right.
Then you begin to get scared. Then God says, no, I got this. You know, so just make it happen.
Perfect. That is excellent. And I totally agree on everything that you just said right now. I want to thank you so much for stopping by the Ms.Dria show.
No, I am honored to be here. Honored to be here. You know, it's always a pleasure.
It was a pleasure having you, and I do look forward to seeing your future film. Loving
I will
Till
make
It Hurts.
sure that you get VIP. I'll make sure that you come out to. We plan to do a what they call like a pre-screening, and it's only media.
Okay.
That's what we want to do first before we do the actual screening, and then also we want to do like a meet and greet with the actors and producers as well.
Okay.
So I'll definitely make sure
Okay.
that you'll get your tickets to these events.
Okay, perfect. So I appreciate you. And like I said, everyone, please stay tuned to Lunerversal and see, you know, the future things that are going to come. And we can't wait to see Loving Till It Hurts.
I can't wait to. It's been such a long time. I'm like, Lord, let's get it done.
Thank you so much. It was a
No, you're
pleasure
welcome.
having you.
I'm honored.
Thank
I'm honored.
you.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned to the Ms.Dria show. And when we come back, we'll come back with so much more.
Dria.